In this lesson, we're going to look at the most basic form of ActionScript, and that's applying ActionScript to a movie clip. Now, we're doing this in ActionScript 2. You'll notice this is Flash Player 8, ActionScript 2. This is the only lesson where we're going to apply this actions to a movie clip. Everything else we're going to do in ActionScript 3. But I just want to show you the basic way of doing it, and if all you want to do is create buttons with go to and play actions, then this is all you really need to know. Otherwise, it's time to step up to ActionScript 3 and open up a lot of the functionality of Flash. But let's start with this lesson, and it'll also show you how ActionScript works. Let's basically grab our plain movie clip and we're going to drag it to the stage, and this is the button Start Movie. We'll just hide that and we'll drop that in there to nest it. Alright, let's create a motion tween. We'll just hit the F6 key, and we'll right click create motion tween, drag the plane to the end. There's our tween. We can test it. Notice that the plane flies across the stage. Now we'll just hit the first keyframe here, and we're going to put some actions in here to stop it from going across. Now there's different ways we could do this. We could apply by choosing Script Assist, and notice now we're in Script Assist. We don't actually have to type any script, and we can hit this little arrow here. And what we're going to look for is some properties here. Here we go. Global function. So movie clip control. We're looking for timeline control. There we go. And then we'll go down to stop. So we can just hit that and it'll create the stop action. At any time we can turn off the script assist and this shows us the script that's been written. Alright, let's test this. Testing it. Notice nothing is happening, because the plane is sitting there because we've told this first keyframe to stop. So it's waiting for some other instruction to tell it to play before it will. So what we could do is we can apply a button. Let's create a new layer. And in order to give it control, we're just going to make a simple button. We'll grab the oval tool here and we'll just grab the red gradient and we'll just drag out a little button here. What we're going to do with this symbol, we're just going to choose it, choose F8, and then inside F8 we can convert the symbol to a button. And then just click OK. Alright, we now have a button, notice that. And we'll double click on the button, and this brings us into its timeline. And we just want to copy this in the same every single keyframe. Quickest way, hold down the Alt key or the Option key, click, drag, release. Click, drag, release. Click, drag, release, and now I can release the Alt key or the Option key. So we've just copied that frame, that same symbol into each frame, and this will enable the button to work. Let's go back to our main timeline. Scene 1, here we go. So we've got our movie clip that moves across, and then we've got our button. What we're going to do is we're actually going to select our button, and this is the only time we're going to do this in any of the ActionScript movies that we do. We're going to apply the ActionScript to the movie clip. I just want to show you how it used to be done. And we're not even going to use any actions. We're not going to type a single action. We're going to go over here into the Behaviors panel. And if you don't see it, just open it from the window menu. And then click plus. You'll see one called Movie Clip. And now we'll see Go to and Play at Frame or Label. We'll click on that. Now we get this option here. What do we want to do? We want to do the plane. We'll just hit that. And then we can just, basically it's just going to go to and play. We're going to click OK. And notice now, if we open up the Actions panel, we should see some ActionScript. So this is applying to this here. It says on release, that's the button. This means this button. Go to and play frame 1. And then it closes with an open and close curly brace. These two here are comments. So this should work, because basically what it's doing is it's telling it to go to and play. Right now it says stop. So let's test it. Click the button, and there we go. We see movement with our airplane. And then it comes back, it stops again, and we're ready to start it once again. So you can see that's the most basic form. If all you want to do is create buttons that do simple things like that, then feel free to use these options. However, the Behaviors panel is not available inside ActionScript 3. Script Assist is, but it's a little bit more difficult because there's so many different classes that it's actually easier to write the code. But don't worry, I'll walk you through it.